it was just too hot to film in the studio, so decided to do a get ready with me at home, show you my routine, talk about premenopause, because I guess that's what we're talking about these days. Talk about why you cannot have air conditioning in Paris, and what do I actually put on my face before makeup, and what makeup do I actually put on my face in this heat. Hi, I'm Andreea. I'm a celebrity makeup artist. I'm based in Paris, and here is where beauty meets taste, technique, and everything generally exceptional. Actually, before we get into this video, I want you to know that everything I ever mention you can find on ShopMy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this app, but it's so practical. If you have a few creators, or maybe a lot of creators that you love, and sometimes you cannot find exactly what they're wearing or what they're talking about, myself included, I know that if you follow me on Instagram, I show you guys my everyday outfits, I show you products, I show you accessories. So I know it can be a little bit confusing because I post mostly on stories, so they just disappear after 24 hours. But luckily, with the ShopMy app, you find everything in one place. So I personally decided to just categorize everything into like YouTube, Instagram stories, TikToks, so on and so forth, outfits. So you can easily find everything I've mentioned. I will link in my description box my ShopMy account so you can log in. It's free. You can favor me if you want. You can add me to your circle. This way you can see everything I'm posting. And next time you're going to remember about, oh, I've seen something on Andrea's stories like last week. You're most probably going to find it on ShopMy. I've put on a bra just for this video so you understand the commitment for my YouTube channel. It has been this terrible heat wave in Paris, the hottest since, I don't know, 120 years. I never drink anything with ice, ever, even in summer. And look at me now, my iced chino. There's so much I need to talk to you, so I thought I would do a get ready with me home. I'm gonna have to excuse myself for this voice, but I didn't get better, so I can film this video. So I'm gonna film it regardless. It's been hot. It's an understatement. We had 39 degrees in Paris. Currently, there are 33 degrees in my house. If you're wondering how I'm surviving, I'm not. We have a mobile air conditioning in the living room, which is right there, but I keep the doors closed so we can have at least one part of this apartment where we can breathe and we can think normally, because in this heat you can't. And lately, my skincare routine has been this spray from Rhode, Glazing Mist. What do you do in this heat? If you're from the United States, or if you're from anywhere in the world where air conditioning is a human right, I want you to know that in Paris, it is not allowed to have air conditioning for multiple reasons. Mainly is because, one, aesthetically it's not pleasing, because you know those big boxes that have to be installed outside on the buildings, those are a no-no, because for a good reason, you know, buildings in Paris are so beautiful. Therefore, they're not going to put those big boxes outside the building. Another reason is because the air conditioning will release very, very hot air on the streets, right? So it will end up being hotter with 1 degree in the city if people would be allowed to have installed air conditioning at home. Now, I know people in Paris that bought apartments and that eventually they did install the air conditioning system in a way where they didn't have to have the box, that big box, outside of the building so nobody can see, therefore nobody knows. I think yesterday we had 108 Fahrenheit. For a city that is not prepared for the heat, that is incredibly hot. Now, I bet that people from Dubai are looking at us be like, oh. So I will show you my quick makeup routine. I've washed my hair. I didn't put anything. I mean, I still have my towel on. Love these towels that have the little button at the back so you can secure it. In terms of skincare, I keep it very, very easy because I'm already sweating. So it doesn't really matter what I'm putting on my face. First, I do the mist just so that, I have my skin somewhat hydrated. Then I do a little bit of eye cream, and I really like the Lancome one. I have seen an improvement under my eyes from this cream, which, let me tell you, I don't really believe in eye creams. Today, I think I'm going to meet Shireen Idris. She's in Paris, but I don't know what her plans are today because it's so hot. I don't know. I hope she got a hotel and not an Airbnb where she has air conditioning. Last step is my SPF. Now, I'm going to show you a few. This is the latest one that I've been testing for the brand, and I even did a partnership with them. This is a very light, super light sunscreen, something that I like to call like your everyday city SPF. This is not my first choice if I would go on vacation and I know that I'm going to be laying on the beach and I'm going to be exposed to the sun a lot. Now, if you're wondering like why wouldn't you use this on vacation, is because I think it's not strong enough. I prefer to use like a classic zinc oxide, the one that transforms you into like a white, like a ghost. Another one that I really like is this Augustinus butter, the sunscreen SPF 50. And if you're looking for an exceptional sunscreen that is more like on a budget, guys, I want you to try Dalba UV Essence. This is also broad spectrum SPF 50. I think I squeezed the last bit of it. I probably would have to cut this. Is there anything left? I think that there is a little bit left there. I have other SPF, so I'm going to use the other ones, but if you're on a budget, I think this is really good, especially under makeup. No matter what, you should use SPF. So that's why I like to give you more options. I don't want you to feel like you're missing out if you're not using 100 euros or dollars SPF. The problem with SPF is that I like to apply it on my eyelids as well, right? And the problem with most of them is that they make me cry like crazy. The reason why I love this is because it really does not, which is why it's such a good SPF for me to apply it every day. Now, the Dalba, for example, if I apply this close to my eye, for some reason, my eyes are very watery. But it's fine because I just keep it for the rest of the face and not under the eyes. Normally, after I apply my SPF, I don't go with any complexion products because honestly, my skin will sweat this sunscreen immediately. So I just like to do other things. Like, I don't know, if I'm in the bathroom, I'm gonna brush my teeth. Let me come back to you in like 5. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Now I can apply my makeup. Here's what I like to use for my complexion. And it's not what you think. I either go with a Suku foundation, and when I tell you a little bit, I mean like just a dot, poof, poof, and then I spread it all over the face, like I blend it. Or I go with the new Dior Forever. Now this is, it's not a lab sample, is what the brand sent to me to test. But I find that this particular size is just so comfortable. This is where I keep all my makeup. Oh my God, I didn't show you. I cannot believe I didn't show you. Guys, this is such a beautiful case. I have 2 of these, one simple like this and a double one. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. It fits everything. You can see everything. It has this organizer. You can remove the organizer altogether if you just want to clean it up or anything like that. So these products are going to change every single week because there will be new products that I would like to test at home. But mostly, since I got this case, I cannot begin to tell you how much I love it. And it's not even that expensive. I didn't pay it. I received it in PR. Regardless, this is something that I would definitely spend my money on. I saw online it's like 100 and something. Now I have a lot of beauty vanity cases from like designers, like luxury brands, and I have to tell you, this is so beautiful and so much better than some of my very expensive vanity cases. So strongly recommend. I'll show you the other one second. Don't you just love me when I get from one subject to another? This is the double one. And here you have more place for brushes or like sheet masks. I plan to put a lot of sheet masks because I love them when I go on vacation, because probably this is going to be my skincare and the other one is going to be my makeup for travel. But even for home, guys, this is so practical. Where do you store your makeup? I don't have a lot of place in my bathroom. And also it comes with like a really good size mirror, which I love. Let's hope I'm not gonna break this because I usually break them all. So yeah, this, for the moment, it is filled with products that I received in PR in the last few days and that I'm thinking of trying, or like something that spike my interest. Okay, here's a better look at my makeup case. I've recently started to use this one. I had this other one from a brand called Cadence, which is also great because it's clear. However, I really like that this one has these like pockets, which makes it very, very easy to see your product. So I have, my super loaded tinted highlight. I've got a bronzer that I don't use as much. This is my trusty mirror because it has a regular mirror and also a magnifying one. Very useful. The new highlighters from NARS. Just love these. They're so beautiful. Of course, my concealer. The Soft Matte Complete Concealer from NARS. Powder, I prefer this tiny one from Huda Beauty. I also like this compact one. This, I've just put it in my makeup case because I want to use it for like a special occasion. Like a beautiful palette from NARS. As you can see, I haven't touched it yet. Here are all my lip products. Like, I love these new ones from House Labs, Atomic Shake. This is a clear one from Refi. This is from NARS, the After Glow Balm. Louis Vuitton. Say, I love this one. This is a French brand, Lirac. Really like it. Gives you a little bit of tint. The Banana Balm, and of course a Rhode. Here are some of my complexions. I don't really use this now in the heat. The Victoria Beckham, but I do like this foundation a lot from Dior. Bronzer from NARS, another bronzer from Rhode. Love this concealer from Sisley, but it's a little bit too light for me. I have the shade 1.5 and I need to get something darker because it doesn't work for me now. Of course, concealer from NARS. This is a corrector from Kosas. This is a sculpt stick from Vive. Really like Vive. I mean, I always have this pack of tissues, which I honestly should get rid of because I don't really use it. What I use is this, which is now empty because I basically use them all. I got this from Amazon, but like years ago. Here I have the new highlighters from NARS. They're very pretty, but it's not the time for me to use these, not during the day, more like in the evening. Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. Highlighter, I haven't touched this in a long time because my skin is naturally glistening from the sweat. This is from Victoria Beckham. Blush, House Labs, of course, my mascara. I only have this mascara, which is funny because I used to have like 4 different mascaras, but now I only use this one. Powder Puff, different setting sprays, and that's pretty much it. Seriously, how beautiful is this vanity case? For travel, and not only, oh, love it. Here's where I keep like all the pencils, my tweezers. As I was saying, this foundation has been really, really great for me. It's glowy, but it's not dewy. And I love a foundation that is glowy but not dewy, meaning like when you touch your skin, it's not going to be sticky. I'm in between this foundation and, like I told you, the Suku. But Suku is like a full coverage foundation, which I don't really feel like doing in this period of time. Now, I do literally 1 pump of the foundation and I try to just blend it all over that one little dot because I don't want to feel the foundation on my skin. Doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna get closer just to show you how beautiful This is in front of a big window. I have no artificial lights. This is what my skin really looks like. I have a lot of pores. I mean, we all have pores, but mine are very big. And the studio lights, I feel like my skin looks a lot better. As soon as I get in natural light, you can see my real colors. There's something I wanted to talk to you guys about because I know that you're around my age based on my insights. I'm going to put all the products that I'm using in the description and somewhere on the screen. I have to tell you, the way I don't feel myself lately, it's just, I've done all the tests, I've taken all the supplements, and nothing is really working. So I would love to know your opinion about hormonal replacement, because I think it's a hormonal thing. I think I'm in perimenopause. It's very tough to say it out loud, but it's the reality. And the more I read, the more confused I am about the whole thing. I went to the doctor here and they tell me I'm too young to get anything. But am I? I'm going to be 41 this year. Am I too young? Part of me wants to just explore the idea of the hormonal therapy, because hormonal replacement therapy, because it looks like I have all those signs. I'm very, very depressed right before my period. I have bad mood swings. Back in the days, I would not eat bread for like a week and I would lose 1 kilogram. Those days are long gone. I have to make real efforts to look the way I do. And I'm telling you, like, real efforts with the nutrition, the working out almost daily. Is that normal? Is that how it's going to be like? Okay, this is my absolute favorite blush at this point. Guys, this is so good. Along with the brush from Rhode. This brush, oh my God, so good. So you have this angled part, which is really good to stipple the product on top of the skin. Like stipple. This is so beautiful, this blush. So lately I have been doing this mix. NARS blush as a base, because it has a really nice consistency where wherever you apply it, it's going to be sitting there. It's very long lasting, I love it. And then for that little pop, I apply Prada in Water Lily. Such a good color. This is the NARS, this is the Prada. If you're wondering that why do you do the mix, like I told you, first you have that kind of base for the blush, and then the pop is really going to make a difference for the longevity and also for the way it looks. Because obviously the Prada one is a bit more matte. Think Prada is like the blush from Violette. It's kind of like that same vibe, but just with a lot more pigment. So you need a little bit. Why do I even apply makeup when it's so hot? Well, I'll tell you. The other day I decided to just go makeup less, and everybody there asked me if I'm sick, which I am, but I didn't want to look like I was sick. Whereas when I'm wearing makeup, I sound sick, but I don't look sick. Does it make any sense? You know what I mean? So I don't care about the heat. I need to have my makeup on. Guys, a product that I've seen everywhere. I couldn't wait to get it from NARS. This is the new, I should have used it today, but I thought, I'm going to show you my real routine that I have right now. These I just got. They are so beautiful. Look at this. They're just so beautiful. I mean, this is not the best light and the base placement to do swatches, but you get the point, right? I have a new theory about my face. I find that I look a lot more fresh when I'm wearing only blush and no bronzer or no contour. I'm just gonna set my makeup in place with some powder that I like to apply with my powder puff, just wherever my skin naturally will shine. and also a little bit under the eyes to set that concealer in place. I don't really want to, but I have to. I'm just not that type of person that would put on a lot of effort for my eye makeup. However, I have to tell you, if you're looking for like a one and done eyeshadow, this one from Chanel, it's in the shade 267 Brune Rosé, and it has a satin finish. It's like a brown with very subtle pink reflexes. The only mascara, and I mean it, the only mascara that I'm happy to use these days is this mascara from Merit. This is called Clean Volume. One of the reasons why I love the mascara is because it's a tubing mascara, so it's easy to remove and it's not going to stain my under eyes no matter how much I sweat, I laugh. And also the tiny brush makes it so amazingly helpful to really coat every single lash with product. You know, sometimes with a big brush, lashes that are very close to your inner corner or the lower lashes are forgotten because you cannot really reach, or if you can, you're going to stain your upper eyelid. Well, that's not the case with this one. It's just so good. And you know what? There's something about Merit that I like. Tell me if you agree with me. I like a brand that doesn't come with a product every month. I like a brand that does not confuse me. I'm a makeup artist. I know a lot of products on the market. I try to curate it for you, considering the amount I receive, and I feel very overwhelmed. So I wonder if I feel so overwhelmed with the amount of launches and new products and everything that is new and necessary. I wonder, like, how do you guys feel in this case? Are you just as confused? So I really respect this brand for the way they handle things. I also like their products. Are they super performative? No, they're not. They're products that are easy to use, that, you know, that require no skill, that require you to reapply them in order to really have the product on your skin. But there is a customer for that. And I think a lot of you actually appreciate Merit. I better finish my makeup before the sun hits this room because it's going to be the end of it. It's already very, very hot here. So I need to close the curtains. I'm just going to do a little bit of eyebrow gel, and this one is from a brand called Nadine Najame. The product is called Laminate Fix Shape Define and Hold Eyebrow Gel. It's definitely one that really holds your eyebrows, I can tell you that. I feel like I really need to do something with my eyebrows very soon. I don't want to do any eyebrow product. I feel like they're looking pretty good. I'm gonna use lip liner. This is Summer Fridays. I need a sharpener. Do I have one close by? I don't. Summer Friday in Toffee. I also have to tell you, I've been really enjoying these lip liners from Westman Atelier. I don't see a lot of people talk about it. Lip liner. Why is it so hard to find a good lip liner? Because I love a lip liner that I can smudge with my fingers in case I want that very nice blurred effect on the contour of my lips. For that, I need like a classic velvety formula, not like a gel formula. A gel formula, unfortunately, as soon as you apply something hydrating on top of it, and then you want to reapply your lip liner, it will have a very weird texture. It will look weird. It does not wears very well, the long-lasting ones. In theory, the very long-lasting lip liners are great if you use them on their own or with particular lip products like lipsticks. But I've made my choice. I'd rather have like a classic, you know, wood packaging lip liner. That's what I'm trying to say. Now we came to the lip product, and if you see me with my microphone in my hand, means that this is very serious. Now I have been trying to create the perfect lip product for me, the perfect routine for me. And I said to myself, whenever I'm going to find the routine that is perfect for me, then I will make it available to you guys. But so far I haven't. I mean, I'm close but I'm not there yet. I've started this idea about my perfect lip routine in 2022, and there was a big back and forth with a lot of manufacturers. I couldn't find what I like. And I thought, what I like, it's so simple that it's going to be not such a big deal. So it's been 4 years of back and forth with multiple manufacturers from multiple countries to see who can do this product the best way. Now, this is the 8th sample that I received for this product. You can do this with the manufacturer about like 10 times before they're going to be like, okay, we might not just be your people. I just got this in the mailbox. I'm gonna test it with you. Now, remember, this is not the final packaging or the color. I also cannot give you a lot of details about the consistency and what's special about this product because obviously I don't want it to be copied. I need to wear it myself. I need to give it to my mom because she got completely different lips than I do. I already gave it to Kali, who I'm working with every day. So far, I can tell you that this might be it. It's so, so gorgeous. Oh my God. I need to see how it wears. I really need to see how it wears. It's only because I'm right before my period. Yeah, I really need to see how it wears, but so far it's really nice. Because the other times when I would get this, I'm just happy. The other times when I would get this, it would be tears of disappointment every single time. Be like, okay. But like immediately, because I can tell how the product was immediately after I would put it on my lips or I would get it out of the tube. This looks like it might be it. To lock this in, I have to set it with setting spray. And I used to rave about the powder melt from One Size, which is an amazing setting spray if you have very dry skin and if you're looking for that beautiful glow and a product that's not going to melt your makeup. However, in this heat, powder melt is not possible for me. So I'm going to go with the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury. I have this little fan. My makeup is done. I'm just gonna go figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair because I don't think I'm going to just leave it down. Maybe dry it, then put it in a ponytail or something because it's too hot to keep my hair down. Okay, guys, I cannot for the life of me think of drying my hair right now. I'm just gonna let it air dry and just go with whatever my hair decides to be. I've put on this dress. This is from Massimo Dutti from a couple of years ago, but they still have a very similar one. This is so amazing for vacation, and not only, but honestly, I wear this mostly on vacation because it's like so flowy and so beautiful and just light. It's linen. I've put on my jewelries, these 3 rings, this one, and these 2. They're from a brand called Helinga, and it's made here in Paris. They're lab-grown diamonds. I think this one in particular is just so beautiful and so unique. My earrings are from Ideal, and so is my necklace. I love this necklace so much. I'm just gonna put on some oil. I love this Kerastase. This is such a good oil. I think everybody's using this oil. It's so well known because it's really working. Makes your hair so silky and shiny. I'm probably gonna do a bun later. Hope you enjoyed spending time with me home. Everything I've mentioned, including my dress, my jewelry, you can find on ShopMy. It's the place where you can find absolutely everything I have ever posted. So let's just say you've seen something last week on my stories and, you know, stories only last for 24 hours. You will definitely find it in the section called Stories on ShopMy. I encourage you to just play with this app because it's free and you can find all your favorite creators in there. It's just so easy to find everything in one place. I've made sure that I've put a link in the description box that takes you to my account. But like I've said, you have all your favorite creators on ShopMy app. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you soon when I won't have this voice.